Yeah, that's kind of what it is indeed. Pretty sad. Which other infantry here had flamethrowers? Because it might be that it's you. No. You then. That is exactly what it is. Okay. Let's move towards that warehouse. At least I have enough turns. Another new hero. Man, I'm lucky. Wonder what I needed for this hero. I should have actually checked all that stuff before, but Arne Jutilainen was not an easy man to deal with, prone to outbursts of anger, physical violence, and threatening his troops with a pistol. He was also an incredible soldier and commander, making a name for himself in the French Foreign Legion as the Terror of Morocco. When he came back to Finland, soldiering was the thing he knew best, so he rejoined the army just in time for the rising tensions with the Soviet Union. At the Battle of Kolla, Lutilainen and his highly disciplined and motivated Moroccan company became folk heroes. After his famous statement to the HQ, Kolla will hold unless the orders are to run away. And he wasn't joking. During the defense, his Moroccans outright disobeyed several orders to retreat. They weren't orders to run away, and so Kolla had to hold. And so it did. Holy smokes, +2. This too is, whoop. Yes, okay. Let's actually take a look, because I have, this is just training in progress, so I cannot get this guy yet. For sure. If only it would just show me what I needed. Well, we'll see maybe like if in some other screen. Like if I I don't even have anything. Okay, well, let's take a look. So, anti-tank here. 30 damage to tanks, anti-tanks, and recons. Then for tank units, 50 damage to tanks. This is also 30 damage for both of them. Okay. Tactical bomber. 40 to enemy units in forts. That's easily done. Let's see. Capture 10 enemy infrastructure facilities. And deal 20 damage to enemy's infantry. But he cannot be in Jaegers. It's really like a recon. It's either scouts or a recon. So I should give flamethrowers to the scouts, basically, because they will indeed help me to get Lauriturni. Alright, but this guy can level up. And I will actually start with People's Hero for more prestige. Getting the 5 for Inspiring Leader is really great as well. But getting the I will be able to make do without the 5, and getting the extra prestige will be quite nice, even though he will not be as powerful immediately, because most likely we'll go People's Hero, Inspiring Leader, Terror of Morocco most likely, and after that we'll go, so that's 3, Devastating Fire will be 4, 5, 6, and then 7, but definitely People's Hero first, so there is that, plus 10% for each next mission. Likely they only have that one unit there. What's the maximum, by the way? 22 maximum, I get 6, so I don't need to do anything this turn technically. Let's start by getting the artillery in range here. Okay, that doesn't seem to be anything except these two. Jaeger, conscript, scouts. Well, I guess that's crossed. They probably only have an infantry there. I would not expect it to be a very big deal. So if they have AA, it should be here, maybe even up front. Definitely not there, I think. Let's just use Overwatch Breakthrough just in case. Okay, I'm actually gonna do this aviation here. More aircrafts. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way at any point we can get there. There's no supplies, so it will stay at 1, and then next turn I can kill it at my heart's desire. Let's start getting the artillery here, more infantry. I don't really need to repair these. As far as I can see. Okay, I'll not attack them right now, but if I move in here, I can next turn get this flamethrower guy, and I will have the artillery by that point. Just kind of trying to make do for the rest of the mission without repairing my units, ideally. Because well, that just cost me extra prestige. After the mission, it'll be free. This is quite dangerous, but should be okay. Oh, that's pretty far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they have a 5-range artillery now, huh? When did they get it back? Very strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means I need to move into this hex like that.
Like you said, General Iro, the 76mm cannons weren't combat ready. However, the repairs were almost complete. By the time we captured those guns, we only had to put on the finishing touches.
Splendid. Finally, Finland has state-of-the-art anti-tank weapons. I will take it into account while planning further operations.
Where? I didn't get any. I didn't get nothing. What are you talking about, man? I didn't get anything. There's nothing here. I also don't have a unit. Would they be on here? On this hex? And I don't get it because of that? Let me be right back because I want to make sure, absolutely 100% sure that I'm not missing out on that unit by having this tank here. I'm gonna reload. I'll be right back. Okay, so back, and obviously the only thing I did was doing this. So I'll do everything the same. Get you here, land, then use these, go back, fighters, go back. Now I'll move them to this hex. And I'll just go in with the tank.
Like you said, General Iro, the 76mm cannons weren't combat ready. However, the repairs were almost complete. By the time we captured those guns, we only had to put on the finishing touches.
Splendid. Finally, Finland has state-of-the-art anti-tank weapons. I will take it into account while planning further operations.
Alright, I guess nothing happened. I don't like reloading generally, but just because I didn't get anything and I kind of expected, like, most of the time you get an on-ground unit, or they tell you this is your reward, and they didn't tell me this is your reward that you'll get later, and they also didn't put any ground unit there, so I kind of, yeah. Okay, never mind that then. I'll probably have a better time of it through this way. Indeed. Okay. Still need to deal with this here regular. -1 to all combat parameters, nice. Now. The damage is fine because it gives me more experience. One and 3, huh? Let's just do it. The more experience they get, the better. I'd rather get them to level 2 already. Let's see though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can actually fire on this position, which is no good. But the scout can still retreat. Now they're out of ammo. Get attack with the recon. Damn. This recon is doing some work, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't expect that thing to move. Oh, let's stay here. Because it seems like they already need to use trucks there too. Well, I'm gonna be subject to some artillery fire, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's not expose ourselves too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I don't know now whether if they move here by truck, they will also get blasted by that artillery. Just can't remember if that's the way it works, but I'm not gonna take any risks. We did do all the secondary objectives, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, it's fine. Now that it's there, it will be an easier target. First, the fighter back. Dealing with all these pesky little infantries by this stage is a bit of an unfortunate business. But if you want to get the best outcome, I guess that's what you're gonna have to work with. Okay. Now, 1 and 4 already looks a lot better. Cannot move in here or here to shell it, and I cannot get anything else out there. I'll just attack twice, kill it that way. Should be fine. I'm actually gonna go around because that will allow me to see how well I would be doing against them. This is not bad. Oh, we've even dealt some extra damage. This is obviously not the best of movements. In all likelihood, I will not have to use those anti-air guys anymore. Yeah, I don't expect them to have any tanks there now. They're actually almost at level 2. I would like to try and get them there. So let's go for that. So you guys can move here. I guess they're just in a bad spot. Yeah, I suspect those are the last 4 units. Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Artillery? They're rare. I want to get to a point where even these guys are not taking any damage. Oh, I keep doing left click. So now level up. This time I should probably do White Death first. No, let's go for First Strike. Yeah. Now you in here. Nope. I have no position from which to attack them. And I can get into the swamp here, but that doesn't seem like the greatest of ideas. What I would like to know is if they have AA there. Apparently they again don't. Well. I'm almost sorry for the Soviets. Where's my closest airfield? Up here, then. Well. Bombs away. By this point of the mission, it always becomes just clubbing a baby seal. That's the rounding up part is always a bit of a... The enemy units have absolutely no chance anymore of practically doing anything. And you're just rounding up those last infantry units for points. It tends to be a sad experience for them. As this too is the last infantry, so I also don't really expect to need to do a whole lot else here. And since I'm going to take that airfield, I might also as well just use the fighters here. First. There's no need for me to use non-core units. Yippee! That's something I like. It's surprisingly easy to get the heroes in this one. I wonder if they made this mission even easier purposely. Or this DLC easier. I don't know. It's been pretty easy so far, I guess. Oh, you're still level 0. You're not close to leveling up. And you are.
All the enemy's strong points have been captured, General Iroh.
Very good, General Ish. The Commander-in-Chief will be glad to hear it.
General Osh, your excellent leadership at Taipale has inspired massive confidence in our people. You proved that the Soviet war machine is not so unstoppable after all. And no matter how many tanks and guns our enemy has, the skill of our officers and the sisu of our soldiers count for something too. And that's what truly decides the outcome of battles.
Yeah, you can't fight off tanks with heroism alone. Yeah, as much as you'd want to. If you have only your pride to throw at the enemy, they're likely to just crush you. Either way, we do get the Grand Cross of the Order of the Dannebroch. Okay. Plus 100 defense for the HQ. And we get the First Class Knight of the White Rose of Finland. And that was it. I made some mistakes, I guess. Ammunition? Oh, special ammunition, okay. It's like, wow. How is it 7, though? I thought incendiary cost 2. Maybe it's 3 on the bomber? Ah, okay. But, like I said, I made some mistakes here, I guess. I wonder what this is, actually. You get prestige for kills? Is like capturing? The number of prestige you have gained by killing or capturing the enemy units, and the number of prestige you have spent to cover the loss of non-core units. And the reinforcements of core units. Ah, okay, yeah. Fine. Let's finish the operation. It wasn't that bad. It's like 140.
We held the line, but just barely. Our men felled Stalin's slave soldiers like logs, but they just kept coming. It was like the Baltic front lines back in 1916.
It seems Stalin's Great Purge left the Red Army's high command full of incompetent buffoons. Meanwhile, our troops are led by Finland's finest.
True, but excellent leaders are worth only so much without tanks and artillery. We must arm ourselves quickly, or the troop morale will suffer.
Then morale should be our top priority. An adversary who feels inferior is in reality so.
Perhaps. I mean, I did get those guns, but I don't know where they are right now. Did I do it all for nothing? Or maybe I can, like, buy them now in terms of acquire units? Ah, here they are, indeed. 76mm anti-tank, okay. Whew. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Let's upgrade you. Available upgrades? Oh, yes, this is the level up. I have to do that here. So all units that level up can do this +1. For now, bam, bam. You can even go for 12 strength. That's the best part about leveling up, I think, too. That means, however, that I can now do training program level 1, which means all my units will be level 1 here. I think this takes precedent above basically everything else. 27th Royal Prussian Jaeger Battalion sign. Okay. That means I have 100 left, and I'm gonna be spending that on the artillery. So here, yeah, get artillery to 3. It will make it 6, which is a lot better. Then I can use it a lot more. That means that for all my units, I can level them up. You get mobile. Mobile. I like mobile over extra reach, although extra reach is really good here. Same here. Mobile is pretty much just you go to here, forced march. Right, let's have one of these take altitude and the other boom and zoom. For these, I'll go for all weather, and you will get devastating fire. And now I can also get all of them up to 11 strength. I'll have to see how much prestige I have left then, because especially for those planes, it costs a lot. And even for the other units, it might not be the cheapest. Leveling up the tanks, I guess start with aggressive maneuver for more movement points. Leaves me with 790 prestige. Yeah, technically I have upgrades available. I could upgrade them. And I don't really need many anti-tank units, so... I'd rather just upgrade these, save me 39 prestige, because I don't want to deploy both of them on the battlefield, actually. Yeah, that's okay. I already can no longer buy another fighter. Wow, okay. Talking about limits. Ooh, 122 millimeter. Well, I will definitely buy one of those. Mobile, they already have trucks. That also then allows me to buy another tank. These two will get tank flamethrowers. And I will have you get sappers. Alright, that's me being ready for the next mission. I can buy a bunch of anti-tanks, but that's not gonna help me. These are quite distinctly good. Also paratroops. They do have close quarters. I might actually, and not now I guess, upgrade 2 of these. They'll lose ignore entrenchments. Well, I can't do it now, but I guess that is quite good. Alright, well, no more prestige here. And I do think getting the extra tank is, I guess, better then. Let's see what this guy has to say, and then... or these two, and then we'll wrap it up. We defended at Taipale, but they still broke through. All users or units receive the hunt for the commander's effect until the end of the Winter War. What lowers their parameters? Next mission will be the Battle of Tolvajagavi. We are getting all the, I guess, major... it's the battles here, the standard battles. I'm quite a sucker for them. I have to say that when it comes to World War II, Finland is actually my second most liked country to play as, generally. Only under Italy. Yeah. I know most people like seeing Germany playthroughs a lot, mostly, but I actually find other countries most fun to play as. I'd rather play as underdogs than play as powerhouses, which is why I like Italy and Finland. And also why I generally am not too excited to play as the Allies, because you kind of know you're going to win from the start. So, I mean, it's about how fast can you do it, and not whether you can do it. So, there's that. Right, well, let's get through these guys.
Working with Colonel Taipale is an experience, to be sure. Not many officers can get along with him. I certainly cannot. So I hope you do better. He does have some extraordinary talents.
Okay.
The Battle of Tolvajärvi will become the pivotal point of this war. We cannot deter the Bolsheviks through the pure defense, no matter how effective. An offensive victory will strengthen the nation's resolve, already rising after the bombing of Helsinki. Our people, now fully angered, must know that we can and will fight back. Once they do, the Bolsheviks stand no chance.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I have a hunch we're gonna lose this war regardless of our efforts, but yeah. Anyway, that will be next. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.